Hello and good morning to everyone out there, and welcome to SnapLogic's AgentFest. So what is AgentFest? It's exactly what it sounds like. If you think of the energy of a music festival with multiple bands and artists proudly belting out their biggest hits, or if you're more beverage connoisseur inclined, imagine the variety and excitement of Oktoberfest in Munich. Well, AgentFest is our version of that. It's a packed lineup of customers, partners, and thought leaders, all sharing the real-world impact of one of the most revolutionary technologies in the enterprise today, AI and agents. Today, you're going to hear from industry leaders and pioneering technologists showcasing what's possible with Gen AI through customer stories, product walkthroughs, and live conversations with some of the brightest minds in the space. But AgentFest isn't just a virtual event, and it's definitely not a marketing pitch. It's a practical dive into what's coming next in the realm of AI. Are you out there building Gen AI apps, assistants, or agents? Are you trying to connect them with traditional and emerging data sources? Or are you orchestrating all those agents across workflows to drive true enterprise transformation? Well, the good news is we're covering all of that and more today. So whether you're joining us from Europe, North America, or somewhere in Asia Pacific, we've definitely got something for you. Now, AgentFest is a virtual event and we want you to get the most out of it. So that means stay engaged, or try and stay engaged. There's some hefty content coming, I have to warn you, but I promise it's all relevant. You'll see chat boxes on the right-hand side of the screen. Our SnapLogic product experts are live and they're going to answer your questions in real time. So if something sparks a thought, just drop it in there. And be sure to explore the resource links throughout the day. Everything from product documentations and demo signups is just a click away. Now, one quick note before we do officially kick off. Look, the world of enterprise AI is moving so fast, and we want to get these insights to you as fast as possible. Now, what that means is some of our sessions today are a little more run and gun than polished studio productions. Now, we appreciate your flexibility and understanding. We promise the content is worth it. So, let's get started. I'm thrilled to introduce Jeremiah Stone, the Chief Technology Officer at SnapLogic. Jeremiah has been at the forefront of AI innovation for over a decade. And today, he'll walk us through where the industry is heading, why AI agents are reshaping the enterprise faster than anyone expected, and what that means for you and your business. He'll also tease a few of the big product announcements we've got lined up, so stay tuned. That's it. Let's get the show on the road. Welcome to AgentFest. Here's Jeremiah.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah Stone, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer here at SnapLogic, and I'm incredibly excited to see the content we have today. It has been a long time coming, and we've been working hard together with many of you to bring about the exciting innovations and the work we're announcing today. It has never been more exciting to be part of the world of enterprise technology, and we play a critical part in helping our companies succeed, thrive, and win in the current market environment. The current market environment, however, is challenging. It's tough out there. Each one of us in our given industries and domains face unique challenges, but one thing we all share in common is that it's increasingly a very, very flat and competitive world. The time that companies spend at the top is diminishing rapidly. Companies are going out of business on a near daily basis. Simultaneously, however, new innovation is thriving, and entrepreneurialism is providing an energy and machine to drive the world forward into an age of amazing abundance and capability for all of us to thrive in our home and work. More companies have been launched and gone from 0 to 100 million in revenue in the last couple of years than we've seen for decades. It's an exciting time. The investment that is pouring into and the expected return on that investment is tremendous. McKinsey & Company estimates $4.6 trillion of value will be created by generative AI in the economy. And at the same time, we see many people who, when surveyed, increasingly agree that failure to adapt and implement this new technology will indeed result in obsolescence and an end of life for companies and industries. The challenges that people are facing are also very, very real. While many of us are experimenting, spending our nights and weekends learning about this technology and putting it to work, unfortunately, the number of projects that make it to production is even lower than it has ever been in the past. Across my career, we could always count on 20 to 30% of projects really succeeding, and now we're seeing about 50% that attainment from AI projects. The number one availability to these experts when surveyed continues to be data availability, quality, and quantity, really, to be able to effortlessly achieve the targets we seek. Nevertheless, investment continues to increase. We see, the work here is not just a flash in the pan. We're really seeing sustained investment, and for those 15% that are succeeding, the impact on their top and bottom line is real, and it is happening, and we must embrace this. At SnapLogic, we seek to anticipate these needs and assist our community to accelerate through and beyond the current market challenges. We fundamentally believe that the future of the enterprise is data-driven, composable, and agentic. We've worked for decades to make data more available and impactful to our companies. However, very few of us can honestly say that our company is data-driven. It's a huge opportunity. Simultaneously, our enterprise landscapes continue to evolve and continue to move towards a world in which we can restack them, recombine them, and bring new products and services to market much more quickly, whether it's for our customers, our trading partners, or our employees. This demands a loosely coupled, composable architecture. And finally, it's no coincidence, but it's a very, very real fact that if you want to have an agentic enterprise incorporating large language models and other innovations in AI into your business, you need both the data in a highly available and predictable manner, and you need to be able to compose, recompose, and evolve your architecture. All of these three pieces are linked together to enable success and to enable all of us to thrive and win in the current global marketplace. In preparation for today, our excitement has been incredible. Today, you will hear about 2 amazing launches, and I'm going to share a sneak peek with you at the future ahead. We're launching Agent Creator 3.0, a tremendous step forward in what has already been a very impactful capability for our community. Not only are we able to bring agentic workflows and agents to life, now we've focused on what we've seen in our early adopters are the most difficult parts of creating an agentic flow, namely prompt engineering and observability. On the prompt engineering front, you will see our new Prompt Composer, an unparalleled ability to utilize your enterprise data and do iterative prompt engineering to get your LLM-enabled workflows and agents to work exactly how you want them to work, and then afterwards be able to visualize and audit exactly how the agent performed and be able to use that not only from a governance perspective, but to further fine-tune and improve your work. With API Management 3.0, we have a leapfrog capability that enables you to manage your thousands of ungoverned or partially governed services in a completely new way. First of all, we've reconceived what it means to have an enterprise service as either an individual microservice, a SnapLogic pipeline, or a combination of an enterprise service, a pipeline, or a microservice. True service management. We've looked at the full life cycle of creating, testing, and managing these services. We have a tremendously exciting policy management capability. And then finally, we've focused on where all of this effort goes to succeed or die, and that is the developer experience. I think you'll be excited to see the impact our new developer experience approach has taken for both your internal and external developer communities. And finally, I'd like to share a sneak peek of the SnapLogic Intelligent Modernizer. This is a ground-up, research-driven approach with some of our leading lights in our community to reimagine what it means to transform legacy platforms in the data and application integration space. Early results show that we can remove up to 80% of the time and cost required to modernize an existing integration landscape and to leap forward with your most critical initiatives that depend on the backbone of your infrastructure. It's a fast-moving world, and it seems like not a day or a week goes by that something truly impactful happens, and I really would count the Model Context Protocol in this realm. the ability to improve large language model performance and utilization of our existing API landscapes and tooling has been limited and challenging to date. With the emergent standardization of Model Context Protocol, however, we see an increasing ability to have very high performance and autonomous processes to be able to utilize tools and services across the landscape. At SnapLogic, this is incredibly exciting because as the connective tissue of the enterprise, we imagine a world in which any pipeline or API can become an MCP server and be able to be utilized by emergent agentic processes. We imagine launching and managing MCP servers within the high trust, enterprise-grade security and governance that we provide. And then finally, the idea that any agentic flows from the different platforms that you may be working with today can utilize SnapLogic and MCP servers across the SnapLogic fabric, unlocking your other investments, is tremendously exciting. Thank you for attending today. It is valuable time, but we aim to make sure that it is very well spent. As I said at the opening, it's a very, very exciting time to be in enterprise technology, and we're excited for our community to share, to collaborate, and to innovate together to unlock the next wave of innovation and competitive advantage.